Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom manga review. See my title below. Yes, this is on chapter 210 of Shokugeki no Soma. And this chapter, it kind of went the way I thought it was going to. I mean, it went in the way that, it was focused on Ishiki. But, I thought it was going to be just like how the last chapters were with, Soma versus Nene, and showing off pretty much what they were going to, what dish they were going to do, and showing off their skills throughout the, chapters. And then fully going, from there kind of thing, focusing like that. But instead, they don't really focus on Julio at all. He's kind of just there. He's not really a main thing. While Ishiki, they showed a little bit in the last chapter, obviously, with his, like, when he got really serious and just straight up cut up that eel. And it kind of goes into this one a little bit with Hisako and, Ikumi kind of talking about how, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's that, same naked apron guy. And to which, this has been like a running gag for like the past couple of chapters where Alice is like, what the heck is this naked apron? And I'm over here just like, man, if I was there, I'd be like, Alice, I'll tell you what that naked apron is. But after I tell you, you have to, do the naked apron. You don't have a choice. You gotta do it. And if she does it, then damn, am I right? But going off topic already. But pretty much it ended up being in the fact that, a couple chapters ago as well, we saw that Nene was kind of looking towards Ishiki, and I was like, is there something going on there? Maybe she likes him. Probably not. I didn't think it was gonna be that, but there's a possibility. Maybe when he was in the Elite 10, she looked up to him or something. Well, no, there is a connection. Hisako and Ikumi them did say it was like they were childhood friends kind of thing. To which, Ishiki last chapter was full on serious towards the end, kind of back to his normal self, even though he's still, full on going all out on the cooking, his personality and everything. Well, not talking to Julio. He's being, kind of his nonchalant, funny self, like, oh yeah, you can call it that, while Nene's on the side, like, no, you can't call it that. To which it's pretty funny because they're, the way the dynamic of the relationship is kind of just like Rindo and Tsukasa, in the fact that, Ishiki is pretty much like, if he really tried, he would be like one of the best. He's already the seventh seed, but the reason, Nene says specifically in this chapter that the only reason she is, ahead of him in Elite 10 is because he doesn't really try. And that's kind of like how it is with Rindo and Tsukasa, and the fact that Rindo is supposedly much, she's supposed to be a lot better than Tsukasa, to which, of course, Tsukasa tries while she doesn't really try. She kind of just does, Rindo things, really. But, so it's pretty interesting to see that the dynamic of the relationship is pretty much exactly the same, except for the fact that, Rindo and Tsukasa, they aren't hateful and jealous towards each other, while obviously Nene has a lot of jealousy going towards Ishiki, and she was full on going towards the end of this chapter, full on like, yeah, you better get through this round because, we're going to challenge again the second bout. To which, of course, he's like, oh yeah, maybe it won't happen if I lose this, but you're not gonna beat he pretty much literally just burned her by saying that she was not gonna win against Soma, and hold her face and how everyone's reactions, even my reaction, I was like, damn, Ishiki, just full on laying out, you do not have a chance against Soma. So that pretty much says that Soma is going to win. It's going to be one of those things where Nene's like, she's not full on cocky. I've already discussed this in a couple of chapters before. She's confident in her skills, but like maybe going in further now, she's gonna be like, there's no way I'm gonna lose. And then all of a sudden, bam, of course, Soma does some crazy shit, to which we did see it right now where he started frying his soba and everything. So I definitely cannot wait to see the next chapters, because it looks like already, I thought we were going to be, focusing on a little bit of the cooking between Ishiki and Julio, and maybe the third seat and his opponent. But by the looks of it, from what it's in the ending page, that it's already going to be, the judging for Soma versus Nene. So, kind of sucks because I want to see some Ishiki them again in the third seat, because it's probably going to be something crazy. But I'm definitely excited to see what his crazy concoction is for this, and how is he going to match up against Nene, who is, of course, just supposedly the perfect traditional. This is her style. This is her speciality. So it should definitely be pretty crazy to see how Soma once again overcomes something that you think would never happen normally. But you know, Soma is obviously Soma, so yeah, it should be interesting to see nonetheless. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. Overall, interesting chapter, at least to see the background story of Ishiki and Nene, and how, you know, you get to see the similarities with Rindo and Tsukasa, and some comedy moments, of course, with Hisako, Ikumi, them talking, and Alice there as well. And then, of course, the very end where the hype comes out with Soma doing some crazy shit again, and Ishiki laying it down saying she is not going to beat Soma. So yeah, I'm definitely hyped up to see this next chapter, to see how the judging goes, see how some, you know, crazy shit where they think it's gonna be Nene for sure. You know, it would be funny though if Nene somehow won against Soma, but they pretty much already said that, since, you know, what Ishiki said is that she's not going to be able to go against him because she's going to lose against Soma, which probably means that if Soma loses, he cannot be, you know, in the competition later on in the second bout or after that. So there's no way in my mind that I think that Soma can lose, just for the fact that they're probably going to want to show Soma in more battles later on in the Shokugeki later on. So I'm pretty sure now. It sucks. Like, I always loved the kind of chance that something else could be different, like you don't really know, but it's still enjoyable. It's all about the ride for me with these Shokugekis and everything. Like, the judging is cool and everything, seeing who wins is cool, but I always just love seeing the cooking part. So hopefully we do see more cooking in the next chapters, as this one didn't have really as much at all, except when Soma started doing his frying thing and Nene was doing her, you know, cutting the soba noodles. So yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom manga review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. And yeah, until next time, guys. See ya.